Hi guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Geminis out there for the month of October. I just wanted to say to my subscribers, I know that I've been going for a month. Trust me, that was not my intention. I actually felt under the weather around the full moon in Pisces, and it took me like 2 weeks to fully recover because I do not get sick often. So I was out of commission for the rest of the half of September, and not including I was on vacation in the beginning. But during that time, I definitely was resting my body. I feel so much more energized, and I have my schedule for the next 3 months when I'm going to drop readings. So I use it as a way for me to make it into a positive. So I just want to say thank you for those who still stuck with me during this time. I greatly appreciate you. And for all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel as well. And for my reading disclaimer, please keep in mind that these are general readings and not everything will resonate to your situation. Okay, so let's get right into it, guys. Let's see what's going on for Geminis for October. I had to do that again. Okay. Let's see what's going on for Geminis for the month of October. We have the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords here, I feel that you guys are definitely cutting out the foolishness. I feel that anybody can get it this month. Now what I mean by that is anybody can get cut off. I feel that you're in a mindset where you are focused on where you're going. I feel that now that you have a plan on what you want to do, what you want to execute, I feel you're ready to make those changes happen. I feel that you also feel more confident in yourself as well. I feel maybe it took some time for you to come to the Queen of Swords because maybe you're cutting off people that it may have took a lot out of you to do. But I feel like for the month of October, also October is Scorpio, Scorpio season. So I feel that a lot of things are going to be transformed or just death in general, where there's no reviving this situation. But I feel that you are definitely stepping into your power. And we have the Three of Swords because you're healing. By these decisions that you're making, Gemini, you're definitely going to be more secure in yourself. I feel that you will start to see later on after maybe like Capricorn season, definitely more down the line of how the Queen of Swords decisions you made actually helped you in the long run. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, especially when it comes to those, especially we're in a relationship with, this could be one of those situations. Maybe you're finally ready to let this person go. You come to a place that there is no healing this situation. The only way that you're going to heal is to move out of it, But I feel that you are in a place where, let's say before, you didn't realize how much you was giving to this person and how much they was actually taking from you. And now you're starting to see how you kind of sold yourself short by doing that and how they really didn't care how you thought they cared. And now you're stepping into your power and saying, I'm no more of this. I'm ready to heal the damage that I put myself through. I also feel that for the month of October, you're definitely taking more self-responsibility. I feel like maybe in the past you was pointing the finger at the other person, but now you're coming to a place where it's just like, you know what, I put myself in this situation, so the only way it's going to change is if I change the situation. Especially if the person is not willing to work with you. And we have the Knight of Swords here. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like this person that you're cutting off, Gemini, is not going to be very happy about it. But however, that's not your problem. And you're going to come at them with the Queen of Swords while they're coming at you as Knight of Swords. I feel like they could say a lot of things out of spite towards you. They could try to guilt trip you or just come at you very aggressively. And I feel like it's really going to show you who this person was. It's the fact that they can't even respect your decision after what you actually went through with this person. It's like, how can you even be surprised that I'm ready to let go of this situation when you were benefited from the whole time? So why are you mad? Because you're not benefiting anymore? Because I'm realizing my worth? That's really what I feel like for the month of October. And we have the Seven of Swords. So Gemini, you making this decision, this person was holding back some deception from you anyway. And I feel like if this person is really angry about this situation, they might let the cat out the bag and say, hey, like, this is why I've been talking to somebody else anyway, or this is why I've been doing this behind your back. So I really feel like by you cutting this person off is really going to put them in a space where they continue to dig their own grave and continue to show you why you made the best decision to cut them off. And doing this from a more logical place and not doing it just from a heart base, because I feel like you realize how this person took full advantage of you and they weren't honest. And I feel that's going to come probably maybe during Scorpio too, because Scorpio season is when the secrets, I feel, if there's been secrets, is really going to be revealed. So things will either, like I said, fall away, completely die, or just be transformed. So I feel like this is going to be a situation that could really be the straw that broke the camel's back. This person exposing themselves, and you probably sit there and be like, wow, like, so you never really cared anyway. So when I make a decision for myself, now you mad. Now you want to tell me, and then you was hiding secrets behind my back. Like, I'm glad I'm doing this anyway. So I'm gonna go into clarifiers. Let's see why the Queen of Swords is here. We have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords twice. We have the Magician reversed. And we have the 10 of Rods reversed. So with what I see here, Gemini, this was a very toxic person. They could also have been a very skilled manipulator, a gaslighter. I feel like this person, especially with the Magician reversed, like this person was definitely using their powers to manipulate you. This is what they love. And I feel like this person probably never expected you to wake up to what they was doing. You know, maybe you met this person during a tough time in your life, and this is why we have to be careful when we're going through tough times who we talk to, because we are very fragile at that time. And if that person gives what we feel is lacking at that time, that could be one of the worst decisions we could make. Because have you ever been in a situation where you look back on the past partners you have and you was just like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? It wasn't the part that you wasn't thinking. You were looking at them through the eyes of your trauma and not from your healed self. Because if you were healed, or you were in a higher vibration at the time, I feel like this person, you would have looked at them like, why are you even talking to me? Well, maybe this person gave you something you felt was lacking at the time and you were hurting, and they used that against you. And but then here's the kicker though. You started to become stronger. You started to really see this person for really who they was, how toxic they were to you. And you're like, you know what? I may have been bugging getting myself in this situation, but I actually thought that maybe you and I will work out, but now I see not. I see how I made a decision that I couldn't even see you clearly because of what was going on with me, that you even look like the best that I can get. And this person walked around like they was. And they were fine with manipulating this situation, causing you to feel bad. But you're in a place where it's just like, you know what, I'm dropping this off. Like, I could do better without you. I don't deserve this. So let's see why the Three of Swords is reversed. The Devil. I'm not surprised the Devil came out, because the way this reading was going, y'all. King of Swords. It's a few air in here with the swords here. This person, like I said, was very skilled with their words. If you saw a flipper, it's because the way I was shuffling. We have the Queen of Rods and the Hermit. So with what I see here is you getting to a place where your healing is your number one priority. You are seeing, like I said, this person is going to show themselves to you. They're going to show, especially with the Seven of Swords, just how toxic they were the whole time. It's like the mask finally being ripped off. and you see this person where there's no more questioning, because you, with the Three of Swords reverse, is wanting to heal and they didn't want that. I feel like you were like some supply to them. Maybe it was your energy you gave off and they couldn't manifest that within themselves, so they stuck around you. But once again, once you woke up to that, that's when you get this. This was here the whole time with this person, I feel, but you maybe couldn't see it. And then with the King of Swords, you are standing up for yourself. So you are being, we got the Queen of Swords and we got the King of Swords. So you are standing in your both masculine and feminine power when it comes to the communication. Because these two are people who say they truth and they say what they mean and mean what they say. Because you have found that confidence within yourself. Maybe you started noticing the past few months how you may not even look the same, how you may look stressed out, maybe your hair was falling out, your health is declining. Maybe that was the wake up call of you seeing that this person they had a very low vibrational energy and it was definitely bringing you down even more. And maybe you looked in the mirror one day and said, "What am I doing to myself?" And you start to rise up in your power. The Queen of Rods, she doesn't take any crap either. And with the Hermit, I feel that you started to spend more time away from this person. Maybe they didn't think nothing of it, but in the meantime, you were spending less and less time with them so you could really see what kind of situation this was. Maybe it was in Virgo, you chose, getting tongue tied. Maybe it was in Virgo season, you chose to make this decision and you started to see the light within yourself. You started to see how you have done a disservice to yourself. And if you feel this way, Gemini, we all been there. It's okay. What it matters is that you see it now. And now you can make those changes to remove this person out your life. So let's see why the Knight of Swords is here. We have the King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords again, and we have the Nine of Rods. So with this row right here, even though this person is going to be coming at you very immaturely, probably letting all the secrets out because they're mad and they're not thinking, we have the King of Pentacles. You're going to stay grounded. You're going to stay focused because I feel that you have way bigger goals and dreams in mind now that you see your worth now. And it's like I'm standing on what I'm saying. I gave you more than I should have. And you know what? I take responsibility for that. But now I'm going to be King of Pentacles, and I'm going to use this as fuel to manifest my dreams, to manifest things that I want that make me happy. I don't need the situation anymore. And you don't need the situation anymore because you're doing the Queen of Swords. So I feel at the end of the day, even though the Nine of Rods is here, this Nine of Rods is different than in this deck. This deck, he looks hurt and beat up, and this one is like, I'm hurt, but I gotta keep it moving. I owe this to myself. I'm not gonna wallow in pity anymore or feel sorry for myself. I'm ready to do what I have to do to get myself out the situation. So you're really taking a more balanced approach. I feel like you're just more surprised that this person just showed their true colors the way that they did. And the fact that they was laying next to you all the time and this was inside of them just waiting to come out. So let's see why the Seven of Swords is here. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Rods, and we have the Five of Wands. So with the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, y'all, look at this Ten of Pentacles. It's two people. There was definitely deception going on in your whole relationship. And the point was, this person was very good because there's swords all over the place too in this reading. This person was good at what they said. They was very good at articulating their words to turn it back on you, to cause you to think like you're crazy. but the whole time they was hiding secret Seven of Swords within the whole connection. They're study building with you, but probably they was building with other people, talking to other people, being physical with other people. And with the Two of Rods here, you were actually thinking about going far with this person. Because I also, even though this is like, it looks like a crystal ball, but I also look at it like circle like a globe. Like, what can we do? You know, I was thinking on the future and what we could be, and now you showed me this. Now it just shows me I'm making a better decision. So I'm taking this Two of Rods that I was going to move on forward with you and use it for myself and know that the world is mine. Like, I can manifest whatever I choose to. I don't have to do this to myself. And you're ready to move out of this Five of Rods energy. Maybe some people were telling you about this person. Maybe you didn't want to believe it. Maybe you thought that people just didn't understand this person. How many times we've been there, y'all? We say like, oh, well, you just don't know them, or oh, you just don't. But you cannot see a situation clearly all the time while you're in it. Sometimes, have you ever looked back on past relationships and then you see things even way after that you didn't see? Like, you sitting there on the bed one day and a memory comes up and it's just like, wow, I didn't even think about this that way, or I didn't see it like that. You know, so I really feel that a lot of things started to be revealed and how much conflict it was being with this person and how it just wasn't worth it anymore. So, Gemini, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I catch you guys next week.